Hi, this is Mr. Dean. I'm doing a book review of Something Rotten, a fresh look at roadkill, a book that Mrs. DeVries loaned me. I really enjoyed this book. In it, the author began by talking about her first experience with roadkill when she found a dead rattlesnake along the road. She was very curious about how the snake's fangs retracted into its head, so she actually took the snake home and dissected it to see how the fangs worked. She had a lot of guts doing that. The snake, however, left his guts on the road. Later, the author visits a library of life, a place full of preserved specimens in jars and cases, taxidermied, mounted, study skins, etc. She also visited these a couple of times in her book. Later, she goes and visits a rogue taxidermist. Rogue taxidermists take dead animals and turn them into artwork. They often combine parts of many animals, or insects in this case, and create an artistic display from animal parts that would otherwise go to waste. Following that, the author talks about roadkill as food on the menu, and that is it's close to home for me, as Mr. Dean's family grew up doing this. If you hit a deer, it was your responsibility to bring the deer home and process it, which, by the way, is legal. You can get a permit from the DNR after you hit your deer. It's all done online now. Finally, the author closes by discussing her adventure attempting to skin a skunk. A rather smelly job, and the author goes into all of the gory details, and let's just say she thought she could do it without there being an odor, but the job really stunk. And finally, in the words of LeVar Burton from Reading Rainbow, why don't you guys take and read it yourself, because you don't have to take my word for how good this book is. Thanks again. This is Mr. Dean giving you a book review.